Welcome back to the channel, everyone. My name is Shadow, and I'm going to be teaching you guys the basics of SFM. Last video was a few days ago, and I know I promised that I'm going to be uploading on April 22nd, and it's currently April 10th, which was 2 days ago of when my past upload. So, you know, I'm not really doing too well with my promises, but I promise this one, alright? So what I'm basically teaching you is the basics of Source Filmmaker and how to make some thumbnails for you. So I can't really teach you guys lighting right now. I mean, I'll do like a different video on lighting, but once you've downloaded it, there's going to be a link in the description down below. But you're going to see Source Filmmaker pop up, and you're going to see this. You are going to see this Source Filmmaker and your name. You just want to name it name. Directory, it's wherever you want to put it, so you can edit it, and yeah. And then frame rate, you always want to keep it 24, unless you're animating, then you put it at 60, but I'm going to keep mine at 24. So once you got all these settings down below, it doesn't really matter where, you know, the directory goes and everything like that, but once you are done, you want to press create, and once you press create, you're going to see this little, section of, things. I don't know what to call it. But you see no map loaded, but first, before we get into this, you want to press this button right here, alright? Just trust me, I don't know what the button does, but, I saw it in a YouTube tutorial, and I know to press that, so, yeah, just make sure you press that button. It doesn't do anything, I promise. So, once you got that done, all you want to do is right-click, and you want to press load map. It doesn't matter what map, but if you want to go for a green screen kind of model, you only want to go into the black void. It's going to say loading map, and this might take a while depending on how fast your computer is. And there you go. You know when it's ready, when it doesn't say no map loaded or anything like that. Now, you want to go over to this plus sign right here, and you want to click on it, and you want to press new model. Now, I also left a link for the green screen model in the description down below, so you can also do this. Naga ups, hello. What you want to do is search up green screen, and it should come up right here. It's called tools/green_plane. And you want to open that up. You want to press this button right here. WASD to kind of move around. I believe, yeah, you have to hold left click and then move around with WASD in order for it to work. But what you want to do is you want to press this tool right here and click on it. Now I'm going to line this up, and we're going to drag this down. Let me just back this up a little bit. So once you have it to about here, that's pretty good. I mean, depending on if your camera 1 is, you know, set up correctly, I'm going to move it a little bit in. But next, what you want to do is you want to right click, and you want to press utilities, and you want to scroll all the way down to add skill control to models. Now click on it again, and drag that baby up by just holding left click and blah. So now that you have that, you can actually go back and add a new model. I left a link in the description below to Mr. Slappa. That's where I got all these models from. He's actually a great SFM designer. Got here, I just pressed MDL models and all models at the top, and find Mr. Slappa, Fortnite, characters, and here's all the characters. So, for this video, I'm going to do Skull Trooper. Why not? Oh, my bad. You have to delete green after your thing, too. So I'm going to use Skull Trooper. So just hold left click. Oh, by the way, Z and X to zoom in or move up and down. So I'm going to zoom in. I'm kind of going to curve a little bit just to make that cool effect. Alright, so I think this is good. I'm going to go back to my work camera. So if you just click that, you can go back to your camera and your work camera. Your work camera isn't going to affect your original camera. Your camera 1 is going to be where the original design is, or the actual design. So I'm just going to control Y that. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to press new light. We're going to click this button again, and we're going to go to new light. Now you're probably like, it's blinding the Skull Trooper. What are you going to do? No. Alright, you want to click it, and you want to drag it. Hold left click, drag it onto your film, and now you can hold left click and move the camera around, aka the light around, which kind of creates the light. And when you zoom out, you can actually see the Skull Trooper now, so that's pretty cool. I'm not going to teach you, like I said in the beginning, I'm not going to teach you the lighting yet, but I'll teach you like some lighting, but I'm not going to teach you the full thing, because it's really hard to do. So once you think you got your lighting set, all you want to do now is work on your facial expressions from your character, or like any body movement. So we're going to go over to the work camera now, and mess around with it, all you want to do is press on Skull Trooper, click the little plus. You can do a lot of things with this. Like, you can F up this Skull Trooper, or you can make him pretty cool. I'm going to F him up for this, but you can make it into a pretty cool thumbnail if you want. I'm just going to show you what you could do with this, because there's a lot you could do with these characters. As you can see, all the dots around them, that's all the effects you could do. If you actually press Control, you can actually click on it instead of dragging into the unknown, trying to find the eyeball and like trying to find the legs and fingers and all that. All you gotta do is click Control on your keyboard and search whatever. Like, you could just hover over it. I'm gonna choose the right eye. I'm gonna make them facing me, so I'm gonna do this to both like that. That's pretty good. I'm gonna move this up a little bit more like this. That looks pretty good. Face attach. We're gonna F this up. Watch what happens. You could I'm keeping this. That's a great thumbnail right there. I think we're done. Oh no, but it's all serious now. This is actually pretty oh my god, what did I just create? We're gonna add actually a smile now. Let's add a lip corner. Let's my boy Skull Trooper, man. This guy is pretty sick. Alright, we're gonna eyelid. Yo. I'm gonna make him completely stoned. Look at that. Look at how cool he looks. Oh, what did I just do? What did I just create? This is an absolute nightmare. We're gonna... There we go, dude. And now we can, move this down. And we're actually gonna go serious this time. We're gonna go into the arms. Upper arm. You can go into your work camera for this and zoom into his arm to make the full effect. But just use the rotation tool, kind of F around with it until it looks decently good. Alright, we're gonna push this back a little bit. Add this back. Alright. Let's just drag this down. Look at that. Look at that. If that's not beauty, I don't know what is. You guys clearly don't know what beauty is if you've never seen this before. We can actually go into the fingers, left fingers. Let's get our index finger on. We need to go into this. Look how deformed this looks from the back. Oh, you can't really see it. That's a rip. I tried to make a funny joke and that didn't work, like always. Alright, we're gonna actually put this over here. We're gonna go like this. I'm not one of those people that go like, oh, well, you just do this and this. Like, no. All you want to do is just click rotation, and you can move it in different directions, or you could keep it how it is. I'm gonna move it in different directions, so I make him basically holding his face. I mean, you can do this. It works. Not really for the best benefit, though. I mean, if you want to use this thumbnail, it's free to use. I mean, I'm not gonna really use this for a video other than this one. So, if you want a copy of me right now, go ahead. Go ahead. All free to use. I've actually seen people on Instagram use my thumbnails, so it's actually pretty funny. But I always comment like, "Hey, thanks for stealing my thumbnail. Thanks, man." They're always like, "Yo, no problem, dude." So we're gonna add a new light. This is all where the lighting comes in. We're gonna add a new light. Once again, you don't need to know this. I mean, if you want to know this, cool. But you don't need to know this. It's pretty complicated actually. But yeah, if you want to, go right ahead. Copy what I'm doing right now, or you get to copy the thumbnail. I'm actually gonna go to the side right here. Add this little lighting. Look at that. Look how deformed that looks. That's the head. You dig? Alright, we're gonna turn it down. Put shadow filters on high to make that little shadow effect. Oh, by the way, you can click this to make it higher, lower. You know, this is the basics, by the way. I'm gonna put it to here. I'm gonna zoom a little bit in to his kind of like face, almost like that. And now we're gonna that. All right, that's pretty good. And white isn't really like the good like color for this. So to make it more realistic, I'm gonna add the blue, which is really the orange, and I'm gonna add the green to make that little reddish glow, like it's in the blue sky, like that. All right, so that looks pretty good. That looks like he's actually in the light. We're at all right. We're gonna use one to go above his head, like it's kind of like swooping down almost onto his head. So, Alright, we're gonna move this behind him, so it kind of makes a glow from behind him. Let's do that, like right here almost. Looks pretty good. And then like that, like that. We're gonna move this. That's pretty good. Alright, and then we'll lower it a little bit. Make just that little glow. Alright, I think we're done. I think that's a pretty good thumbnail. I'm just gonna add one more light from the bottom facing below him, kind of creating a shadow. Let me just do it real quick because it takes a bit of practice. Alright, we're gonna add this, lower it a little bit. Alright, let's add that little bluish background again. Kind of set the mode and tone and mood. Said mood twice. I don't really care. Alright, that looks pretty good. You want to click File, and you want to click Export, and you want to click Poster. Not Image, because it glitches out. You want to press Save. Move this to JPEG or PNG, it doesn't really matter. But TGA, it won't show up. It will just show as like a little document. Once again, this is where it's like a final directory. So if you didn't do it the first time, you can still do it the second time. I'm going to put it in my desktop. I'm going to name it Skull. And save. Now export poster. This right here, the pixelated version, isn't the final image. It won't actually show up this way. So if you're scared it's going to show up the way and show bad quality, then you're wrong. It might take a while for it to save because, once again, depending on how fast your computer is, the more it's gonna, do its thing. There we go. You heard the chime. That's how you know it's ready. Here it is, the final product. Beauty, pure beauty. Alrighty, we actually got the thumbnail into Photoshop now, as you can see. We're going to use the magic wand tool, just kind of erase all the green screen out of them. So, pretty cool. Delete the extras, and we'll go ahead and click off of that. Now, I'm going to grab a Tilted Towers little image behind Clock Tower, you dig? We're going to add a blur. You don't need to know, like, how Photoshop works for now. If you want to know how Photoshop works, please click the link in the description down below. I'll show you how to add a font in the Pixlr and do all these things. Pretty cool. Pretty cool tutorial that I made. I really like it. A lot of people also really like it, so it's pretty cool. But oh, I didn't mean to add that. No. My bad. Alright. Let's go right here, and there we go. You can add text. I mean, what's the point of adding text? I mean, if you want to, go ahead. You can add text, but you don't see any pros using text, so don't really do that. But, yeah, if you want to use text, go right ahead. No one is telling you you cannot. Except me, because I'm really telling you, please don't. I'm going to add one more quick thing, and that's going to be a layer, a white layer. And there we go. Bam! Completed. We're going to save that. Perfect. I'm actually going to use that for the video. Why not? Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you did enjoy today's video,